Hello everybody, I'm Storm here. Welcome back to Dyson Sphere Program. In the last episode, we built out our purple research cube production chain. So that is up and running. And then started working on the green research cube production chain, which, we need some basic elements, or ingredients to make that work. One of which is water. And on the planet where we're doing all this, we don't have any water, so I had to come over to this jungle planet and set up a water harvesting system here. And we didn't quite get through all of the belt layout, but I went ahead and finished all that. And I'm routing the water into our logistics station, so now that is available for wherever it's needed. So that's good. And actually, this is making a bit more than 30 per second. Well, I mean, the belts can only handle 30 per second. But the water actually produces here, I think it's 70 per minute, which is a little bit more than 1 per second. So, it's a slight overkill, but you know what? That's fine. Now, hold on. One thing I want to throw in there. There we go. We need to work on the next bits. So, the gravity matrix for our quantum chips, we can make the processors, no problem. For the plane filters, we need what? The titanium glass, which is what the water is for. And we are also going to need to make cashmere crystals, which means we are going to need hydrogen and graphene. A lot of hydrogen and graphene. Well, a lot of hydrogen, not so much graphene. So, we can do that through fire ice. In fact, we have a bunch of fire ice currently being manufactured, or currently being processed. So we're going to go check that out and see if we can maybe expand that process, or if it's going to be sufficient for what we need. Now, the other thing we're going to need is deuterium, which means we're going to need more hydrogen, or a way to harvest deuterium directly. So, we need to sort all that out. Now, one of the ideas I had for the deuterium was to use a gas giant. There is no gas giant in this star system. There is a gas giant in the Mintaka system, which we do have a couple of harvesters in there. Now, it makes fire ice and hydrogen, which is not quite as useful. Alkalorops has a gas giant. Alkalorops 2. It makes hydrogen and deuterium. A very, very small amount of deuterium, but 0.8 per second per harvester. Might be worth something. So, here's what we're going to do. We're going to head back to the Alkalorop system for the moment. Need to head back there anyway. Alright, what's my power situation? Power's fine. One of the things I want to do is head back to our shopping mall and grab some more power generating equipment. Solar panels, accumulators, those sorts of things. Grab me 200 solar panels and 100 accumulators. That's good. How many? I have 7 planetary logistics stations, and I have 7 interstellar logistics stations. What is the situation for power here? We're making a lot more than we currently consume. Though, if I were to hook some things up to the logistics, that would change. Let me just check one thing. Orbital collectors. You need those guys and those guys. We are making these. They're not going into a box. We would need to adjust that to make sure they go into a box. That's not a problem. Shouldn't be a problem. Doesn't look like it's going to be a problem. In fact, let's go ahead and take care of that. I made a whole bunch of boxes. All right. I think we can make this work. The one thing we need to do is we need to charge accumulators. I keep calling them capacitors. So we would need to take these accumulators and run them through a charging system. That's doable, I think. What we can do is we can use these guys, energy exchangers. I can build 2 of them. Might be worth grabbing a few of those processors. Yeah, this should just be a matter of hooking belts up. Alright, so, I mean, how many do we need? We need 20 of them per? How quickly they charge. Issue becomes, this belt nest is becoming quite a problem. Let's see. Yeah, let's do it like this. Bring you this way. We're gonna need to come up one. And then down one. Actually, can we go down two? And we'll bang into that over there. That's all right. No, if it comes through here, we can get pretty far before we start banging into stuff. Okay. That works. That works. And here's what we're actually going to go ahead and do. We're going to need another one of these. Doable. And the first thing that you're going to be supplying is accumulators. And actually, let's have you... just accumulators. Local supply, remote supply. Yeah, that's fine. And then what we're going to do is... splitter. Splitter. Oh, they have like direct. Ew. I see.
You have built a powerful energy exchanger and can use it to quickly fill the accumulator with the surplus electricity in the grid. You can also release the electric energy stored in the full accumulator with the same speed. With a stable logistics guarantee, it can continuously supply the grid with power.
Right, that's a way of transporting power from planets. Yeah, from one planet to another is you charge accumulators. Then you load them into a logistics station, ship them to another planet, and then discharge them. Alright. Well, let's do 2 lines. Let's see. Let's situate them here and there. Let's see. Charge. Charge. Power. Okay. It charges 5 at a time. Okay. Let me grab some more drones. Let me grab some more of these. All right. How many inputs will we need to make these? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 inputs. Okay. So basically this arrangement. Oh, it crosses a tropic, so it's going to cause a problem. All right, we're going to have to do it manually. Not a problem. All right, so you're going to be making these. We're going to have this input. This output. So that's an input. Input, input. Input. Output. Input. There we go. All right, so first thing we're going to need is these guys. So we should be able to clear there, clear to there, and then get down to here, and then down to ground. Put a lot of those on that belt, but that's okay. All right, next thing it needs is... Well, the easiest thing we're going to be able to get it is this. Actually, you... should be able to route through here. And connect to that. Core energy will deplete soon. Oh, right. Need to put my fuel rods back in. All right. And then we need to grab... we need to grab these. We only have one output of those. We apparently do only have one output of those over here. Two outputs, actually. That's alright. This won't really take that many. Because once it fills up, it'll be full, so, you know. It'll be okay. Come through here. How far can you get at that level? Pretty good. If you come to here and then go down one, we can run pretty far. Through here, through here. Here's where things get tricky. We're actually going to have to come up 2 levels. And it's going to have to hook up there. Just with the way the belt works out. I think I made that too tall. It should only be 2. Alright, there it goes. And then over here we take our charged accumulators. And for the moment, oh yeah, we're out of building range. Build. Build. We're going to need to come up 1 to get over top of that belt, and then back down 1, and then hook in there. It only charges when there's surplus power. I see. How much available power do I still have in this Dyson Sphere? A bunch. We have a bunch available. Alright, that's good. But we've been actually able to make our first one. Well, 2 of them, actually. That's good. So where is that? Uncle Ops 3. 4 is where we have our fire ice that we're gonna have to take a look at. I was like, that's probably not gonna be this episode. Alright, so if we put 2 more of these, they can start receiving power. Now you are charging. Excellent. Wondering if I can't make more of those, but it should be alright for now. I mean, this rate is fine. Every 20 of these, then we make another one. Alright, so let's fly over to Uncle Ops 2, right? 3. There. All this is convenient. Now, the thing is, if I set this up to say I want to demand in hydrogen and deuterium, there apparently is locally available deuterium here. Right, because that's what we're actually doing over here, is we're making deuterium. Well, then we don't need to do that. Yeah. Clear. Okay. So all this hydrogen is being routed out to there. We are supplying deuterium. We are demanding hydrogen. Yes. Interesting. Okay, well, let's see if we can put these down. I want to... This might get a little weird. Alright, now we are in surface orbit. Manual collecting resources on gas giant. I see. Now, are we toward the equator? I think this is our equator, yes. Okay, then let's drop in this one. And this one. Remote supply. Yeah, so we would have to do a remote demand for the deuterium. Not impossible. I want to see what happens when these get to 600. Because then a vessel should come over to pick it up. Basically what I'm probably going to end up doing is ringing this planet in these collectors. This is going to be the first one that gets to 600. Yep, and there we go. Now a vessel's coming over to pick it up. There's a logistics vessel. Now, what I would need to do is something like this. Yeah, we'll just drop it in there because that is kind of convenient. Give you some power. Give you some logistics vessels. Now, logistics vessels will collect cargo from orbital. Yes, transport range of vessels. We're going to drop that down so that when I say deuterium, remote demand, it should only start grabbing deuterium from the local system, not grabbing deuterium from anywhere else. They don't want that. We just want them to head over to the collectors when the collectors get deuterium. Okay. And then what we'll do is we'll take a belt and we'll run from there to there. And this is going to be deuterium. And this may need to expand. Well, it depends. Because now we're bringing in that, yeah, that extra hydrogen. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I think that'll do. And I think this is where we're going to go ahead and end the episode. I'll need to kind of let things run for a little bit and let more of those collectors build up. And then I'll have to fly over there and just drop them in. All right. Sure. But for now, we'll stop here. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.